The Avengers beta was live on every platform this weekend and it will be free for everyone starting August 21st, so totally give it a try if you haven't already. And people were now able to dive into the files and also play with Thor and Captain America, who are of course not supposed to be present in this beta. So let's take a look at the challenge cards with awesome outfits for both heroes that we haven't seen before. And we also got a list of potential future characters that we can expect, just like a release month for Spider-Man, maybe a Hank Pym summon, and way more. So a ton to go over. A like on the video would really help the channel out. And let's go. I'm doing an August giveaway for a 2020 game of your choice on your platform of choice, including Marvel's Avengers. So just click the link in the pinned comment if you want to participate, and be sure you are a subscriber of the channel as well before you enter, and good luck. Let's start with that insane list of leaked characters found in the files of the beta. Maybe you already heard about this, but as noted by 6+52 on Reddit, we can see which character already has a challenge card in the files, basically meaning that it will likely be a playable character in the future that we can get rewards for by doing the daily and weekly challenges as we saw in the beta. So we see Black Widow, Captain America, and then also Captain Marvel, and we actually already got hints at her existence in this universe created by Crystal Dynamics, thanks to this image of Kamala, her room, that we should encounter at some point during the campaign. Well, she also seems to be in the works as a new character looking at this leak, and I would not be surprised if they plan to release her around the time of the new movie that should launch sometime in 2022. We see Clint Barton in the files, and we of course know that he as Hawkeye will be coming post-launch, I think as the first character. And what is interesting is that Kate Bishop can also be found in the files as a playable character with a challenge card. And we see She-Hulk and War Machine there too. And what is interesting is that War Machine would of course play pretty similar to Iron Man, just like She-Hulk to Hulk or Clint Barton to Kate Bishop. So I would not be surprised if we actually also get heroes that feel similar to the characters we can already play, kind of like Smash Bros, where we also have clone characters like Dr. Mario and regular Mario. Of course, just me speculating, but that could of course be a way for them to release new heroes quicker, because they could just use systems from Iron Man and apply them to War Machine, for example. So then we get like a completely new character like Spider-Man, who is noted as Peter Parker on this leaked list. And then we get a character that we already kinda know, like She-Hulk. I would totally be down for a cadence like that. Of course, Spider-Man maybe not the best example because it only comes to PlayStation, but you know what I mean, right? And we knew it was coming in early 2021, but now a UK retailer sent out to people that it's March, as noted by Marvel Cloud on Twitter. So it could be that we see our friendly neighborhood superhero then. It gets crazier though, because in the PC beta files we got even more, quote, playable characters. Ant-Man 2, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Falcon, Marvel, Mockingbird, Quake, Scarlet Witch, Vision, War Machine again, Wasp, and also Winter Soldier. So that's a huge list, but again, not confirmed. And worth noting is that, for example, Hulkbuster is on here too, and that's of course not a fully playable character, just something that Iron Man can summon, and then it can be used by other teammates. Also, a few characters have way more files than others. Like for Black Panther, we already got references to the Assault Heroics and the Support Heroics. Like if you do Ctrl F, then you see 150 files with Black Panther in the name. Also, Kate Bishop, She-Hulk, and Winter Soldier got their name associated with abilities, so higher chance that these characters will come or are further along in development. YouTuber Tony Bing Gaming has another interesting find in the data mine, and I will link to his channel in the video description. There's namely an artifact called Pym Ally, and you might remember the Hank Pym reveal footage that was shown at E3 last year, where we saw him come out of nowhere like a summon and then shrink the big warbot. Well, that could be an awesome artifact that we can use, looking again at this name, and it just lines up with the way that Hank Pym appears in the game in this trailer. Maybe he will then like shrink surrounding enemies or something. They already teased unique artifacts that stand out from the rest, and this would totally be one of them. So really curious what this PIM ally means. And it's likely something that we can get in the game when it launches on September 4th. We of course know that Thor and Captain America will be playable then too. And also Tony Bing Gaming already got a look at gameplay for these heroes. Again, a link is in the video description to his channel. And at the end of the footage he goes to the challenge cards with new outfits that we haven't seen before. Play Avenger on Twitter also shared images with the names. For Thor, the early unlock will namely be the gear hat outfit, and then we get the metal hat on level 9. Not that exciting. It gets better though on level 23 with the cobalt skin, pretty cool. And then the two final levels include Freya's gift and also the Frostwalker Thor that just got some awesome like beefy armor that I'm totally down for. I still think though that Captain America will be my main when the game releases. He got a shirtless outfit on level 9 of the challenge cards, and level 15 is really awesome too. And I'm by the way curious, who do you think that you're gonna main in the final game after playing the beta or looking at these Captain America outfits? Totally let me know in the comments down below. Another cool thing about Captain America is that he should be able to wall run, as we see in this clip shared by Play Avenger on Twitter. Looks pretty cool. And also, that helicarrier we had in the beta was just a small taste of what it will look like in the final game and likely near the end of the campaign. We already knew that it would change thanks to the War Table streams, but now we got Dirty For You on Reddit sharing images of a fully upgraded helicarrier, including some extra shops that we did not see before. Is this a gear fender for a faction maybe, or a way to change the color of our armor? I mean, we will find out, of course, soon enough. We heard many times before that the Marvel's Avengers launch is just the beginning, and in an interview I did with the developers, I learned that we should expect content very frequently, kind of like how often you want a comic book, they noted. And I'm sure we will learn more about the post-launch in that upcoming War Table stream that I expect sometime next week, or maybe right before the early access starts. ItMeGP had an interview with the developer who thought it was still going to happen before the release. And that makes a ton of sense, like one more time to get the attention before the game comes out, and again to let us know what we can expect post-launch. And maybe regarding the end game, there are hints that Wakanda might show up at some point during the roadmap, and also many outfit names were found in the files. Like, a ton of stuff is out there, no pictures for this sadly. But it's going to be interesting how this is going to work moving forward. If PC players can just access the files, then every future announcement and content will be data mined for this game. I'll of course keep an eye out and report back when we know more, so totally subscribe for everything on Marvel's Avengers if you haven't already. A like on the video would really help me out, and totally check out my previous video on some awesome beta secrets that you may have missed and that you totally want to check out. For now though, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.